ready. Mommy doesn't know it, but she's already being recorded.
Oh boy. Good thing I didn't pick my nose.
Again.
Alright, let's trade places.
Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, 3 4 5.
Yeah, I'll do. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4 5. Like you're so country.
Alright, both of you go again.
Hey Lily,
Hi.
we're back.
I know.
It's Friday, and this episode is being released tonight.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna take this episode, everything we do here today, and I have to edit it. But I wanted to let you know that we have a little bit. Oh, will you turn that fan off for me?
I just.
Okay,
Is this done?
that's good. So we have kind of opened up the studio a little bit, and you'll see some set changes today. But it's because we wanted to have a little bit more of a serious talk, and we're gonna, I want to talk about the podcast, how it came about, what we've done, where it's at. I want to kind of give an update as to where our family's at, and where, I just want to give everybody an update, and I feel like it's appropriate because we had a really crazy week, like super crazy week. I mean, 2 weeks. And obviously we missed last week's episode as well, which I apologize for that. And we had an episode. We had an episode together, but during rendering, I lost like most of the audio, so I didn't put it out. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't putting one out last week because we were in Pennsylvania.
No, I had the whole episode. Remember, we started to watch it in at Mom's house.
Oh yeah.
And then we realized we couldn't hear anything, so I don't know what happened. But anyway,
Sorry about that.
so this is kind of like, I want to give everybody an idea of where the podcast came from, right? So everything started May 28th. I started just buying cameras, and we had been talking about this year. We had been talking about doing a podcast, and we didn't really know what we wanted to do, right? And of course, you guys, as always, were super supportive and just said, "Go with it. You do your thing." Is the record button hit? Okay, so go with it. Go do your thing. And I started reshaping this room, and we started to understand what the podcast was going to look like. And around that same time, I had like May 28th. I had kind of made up my mind that I needed some kind of change in my personal life as far as employment, because quite honestly, I didn't like the way I was being treated at work. That's what it boils down to, and I'll talk about it because it makes me upset that I had to leave a really good job because of one person. So let's just leave that there and let you know where my head was when I quit my job. There was a person there. I mean, my boss was he didn't know how to treat me, so that's the truth. So that's out there. So I quit because some people won't budge. I quit, and after I quit, I kind of ramped up the podcast production, of all of this, and it came to what you see today in July. And since then, we've just been pumping out episodes, pumping out, and we've had a lot of feedback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a lot of feedback?
Yeah. Jayla and Jessica especially.
Yeah. They really love the show.
Yeah, and they post, like, every time we post something new, they post it on their stories on Snap and everything.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate it. And I'll let everybody know, too. I have, like, a fever right now. I'm not feeling so well. So, and Lily, is just getting over everything. We just kind of shut down this week.
Yeah.
But anyway, with the show, we've gotten to a point now where there's this demand for other guests outside of the family to come onto the show. And, it sounds really crazy to think that this is what's happening, but it is, and some of those people, they are going to support this show by being on. And I feel blessed for that. And we don't want to lose that opportunity for them to be able to spread their message, because the people that want to be on this show are amazing, and they have a voice. And most of them or some of them are even fans that just have a message that they need to share with the world. And it upsets me that I don't have that right now. So the future of the podcast, obviously you started to see the Studio V logo at the end of the episodes. That's our studio.
Mm-hmm.
That's our production studio. We went up and represented that production studio at an amazing event over the weekend. On Saturday, the Red Corner benefit, and it was for this Ellie's her name. She's 2 years old, and she has cancer, and they're in the middle of treating it, and the families, they're really brave and strong and beautiful. So we'll have to. I'm going to put that link in the down below so that you guys can go in there, and if you want to donate, you can donate. While I'm talking through this, I'll put up some pictures. But Red Corner Benefit has been doing this for 12 years, and I just thought we were gonna go. I knew it would be a little emotional because we had also healed with my mom. Gosh, the whole family, we healed. Praise the universe. The entire family is so much better, and we're all loving each other and enjoying each other again, and dancing and singing and laughing. But it's like, holy cow. All of that relief of not having to worry about them, it just shut me down. I got sick for the first time in a year and a half. So, but am I bouncing around too much?
No.
Everybody saw Mom getting better and saw this podcast. This was work, and it is hard doing this. And spreading all this love by going up to Pennsylvania and saying that I have the capability and the, the joy in my heart now to go and share that moment with that beautiful family. So if you can donate below, if anybody out there is listening, anything will help, because unfortunately an event that is usually 3,000 people.
Over.
It's over 3,000 people every year. This year, not only because of COVID, there were restrictions, but also we got rained out. But it culminated into this beautiful night where we met some great bands and some great people. Azula is amazing. I'll make sure to get a picture up of Azula because she, just like me, this is my art, our art. Azula's art is fire, and she really is good.
I have some videos too.
Yeah. Well, I want people to see people doing art.
Mm-hmm.
Humans doing art. But anyway, so we'll throw that up there. But it all culminated. This event was just so beautiful. But dang, just seeing all of the survivors, because even those that didn't survive, they were there. Their parents were there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so beautiful seeing these people supporting and loving each other, and it was the most beautiful vibe. And they just love what they do. We met all those bands. I'm not gonna name any of them, but I mean they were all great. Honestly, Minka. Yeah. We got to specifically speak with Minka, and they were just so. Huh?
You said specifically speak.
Sorry, I took some. I had to take some cold medicine because I'm just not feeling well. But I have to get this out, and I have to edit after this, so I'm just feeling. Bleh. But Minka, how cool were they?
Yeah.
I mean, they were just so much fun.
That was the funnest part because they went until like 11:30, I think. Too.
Yeah.
And then after everyone went down a little small stage thing.
It was really neat.
Yeah.
Well, all the bands were really good. I'm not going to, but I don't remember all of them, but Minka specifically stood out. They just, had a real neat energy about them, so good for them. A lot of people don't find that energy anywhere. So it's nice to see it and to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you should put their thing up.
Yeah, I should get their little neon. Oh, I'll do see if I can get their little neon sign. I'm so bad with the graphics stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with the graphics stuff yet. How about I just put the picture up? They actually, gave me a little love as well and put a picture up. So I'll put that picture up.
Okay.
They'll see how cool they are, man, with their neon. But the podcast. So what we're thinking about doing? No, we don't think around here. When we make a decision, we do. We're gonna build a studio. Possibly here in the back. I don't know yet. We're trying to figure all the logistics out. We're exploring options. Of course, mommy with the best words. We're exploring our options, but I'm too excited to not say that, we have something great coming. But, and we are self-funded too. That's the other thing. We do everything by ourselves. We have paid for the equipment by ourselves. We did the set design. We do the recording. This is all self-funded. We bought everything. We do everything in-house, and it's so enriching and amazing, but it's also like a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and we want to keep doing it. But if you don't see our content as regular, we're trying. We're trying. We also have another business that we started, and that is Crystal Clear Transformations, and it's a venture solutions, business, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
And they, it's just cool. It's enriching and it's beautiful. But, I'll tell you what, I've talked enough, but let's talk about like how I was this week. Let's be serious about it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell people what it was like for me going up to Pennsylvania.
It was really hard, I think, for you seeing mom, like, and everybody, because everybody changed so much, but, like, you're pretty much the one who did all that, even with my mom getting better. And I think it wasn't hard for you to see, but, like, it kind of opened your eyes to all that you, like, did all that. But then when we got back, like, I think it all kind of hit you.
Yeah. Yeah. I already talked about it, but my family's talking again. My mom is strong again. My dad got to see us doing what we love to do, just like he does his art every day. He got to see his son do his art. Sons working together.
Yeah.
And then that beautiful fireworks show. It was so overwhelming. Like, literally, me and Mom are sitting in the grass down by the front of the lake. Oh, I got to send those pictures up. They're like 100. I don't know, it was 100 feet. They were right there. But when
you know how loud ours are when we're right there? And they were like...
They blasted me back.
They were the
I was literally like...
I
was
know.
like, whoa!
They were the 500-gram cakes, which are like that big.
Yeah. Oh,
They're
gosh. I remember the
ridiculous.
fireworks. But,
Look, I have a video. That's how you know my mom got better.
Oh, is this what you wanted to show me?
Mm-hmm. She was getting everyone ready, I guess. And
Yeah, put it up. Put it up to
the.
the microphone.
I am. Me and Lacey were driving over to breakfast, and you butt dialed us.
Who was I with? Did I say anything bad?
No.
Closer. There we go.
I am not happy. We have got sentiment going to the back. Hello.
We should leave it and see how long it takes.
I told
What
her,
was she saying?
my mom,
Yeah.
she just yelled, I'm
Get the
not
mic close.
happy.
Get the mic
Oh.
close.
She just yelled, I'm not happy about something, and then I don't know what the rest of it was.
Was that on my phone?
Yeah. You called us, and we thought you were calling to see, like, how far out we were or whatever. And then we answered, and we were just in your pocket, like always.
In my You got that right, kiddo.
You do that to everybody all the time.
I accidentally butt dialed work one time and like had like a 3-minute private conversation with mommy, like, and had to call somebody, and he's sworn to secrecy. So I'm not even gonna say his name, but he like, I had to call him and be like, no, it was all me stuff. Don't worry, nothing private. It was all me talking.
Okay.
You know the shit I say. It was just me talking, and I had to call and be like, hey, bro, listen. Go to the office. There's a message on there. Get rid of it. And I won't say who it was, but grazie.
Will you tell me who after?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Wait, did mom know about this until now?
So, anywho, I was so embarrassed. But anyway.
He probably listened to it before he deleted it.
No. He's an honorable person. I know who he is. And I'm not even gonna say which job it was. You guys are assuming. But anyhow, look at everybody thinking. I love it.
Does that mean it was when you were still a police officer?
I'm not going to tell you. It's with the deepest of privacies, but I'll tell you. No, I will tell you guys after what it was, and you're gonna laugh. Maybe someday. But anyway, so okay, let me see. I can't read.
I
Okay.
just see all scribbles.
Let me get back to something real quick. All right.
What was that, Mom?
All right, because I have two kind of big things that I wanna cover. One is the why of the podcast. And I know I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but I like to break it up with a little bit of laughter because this is some crazy stuff. The why of the podcast. Let's go 2 years back, quite honestly. If I had to like put a time frame on it. About 2 years back is when I decided that I was going to stop drinking. And I decided that because there were days where I still woke up intoxicated. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I'm telling everybody this now because nobody would have known any better. They wouldn't have known. They knew I drank. And I think that I'm not the only one out there. I know that I'm not the only one because, people talk. People that are addicted to alcohol talk. And it's a specific addiction to alcohol that I want to talk about. I always heard it numbed you. Have you heard that?
Mm-mm.
People say it numbs you out, and it's true. It takes every emotion that there is, and it hides it under this veil of happiness, this fleeting veil of happiness. And you don't see it. You don't know it's there, but it's over you. It's a blanket over your entire life. And you go to work and you get through the day and you deal with the emotions and you come right back around, and guess what? You have to do at night when all the emotions creep back in.
Drink.
And then it just continues on and on and on and on like that. And the horrible thing about alcohol addiction is that it's hidden because our culture has turned it into something fun and amazing, and it can be. I'm not saying that it won't ever be for me again, but it can do good things as well. People have fun on it, but if you're not careful, it just takes you over, and that was me. So August of 2020, I had quit once for about 7 months and started back up again slowly, thinking that I could have a beer there and a beer there, and then it was a beer and 2 shots, and then it was 2 shots and 3 beers, and it turned right back into it. So, as of at the end of August of 2020, forget the exact date because it's really not important. It's been a little over a year since I had a single drop of alcohol. Hell yeah, dude. No, I want a hug. And I missed out on all this stuff for so many years. Not anymore. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because now that I'm out of that haze, it's my responsibility. Yeah, it is. It's my responsibility and my duty to start lifting others out of that haze. And I've had some serious phone calls with people that I never thought I'd talk to again. People are asking. Number one is recognize it. And own it. You think I'm proud talking about this shit? But that dude is gone. That dude's gone forever. I love you. And
She's supposed to come give us hugs, so she get in the.
you know, mommy. But the other thing is like sobriety is not just stopping drinking. There's relationships out there that have to be rebuilt, new trusts, new agreements with each other. There's healing, and honestly, healing, helping others heal is important too. You know, reaching out to others in need even when you're not 100% and you question it, reaching out and saying, "Hey, I want to drink again," and just saying it like that. You know,
Yeah.
it can be a poison. Especially, I grew up around it. The bar, jeez, I was licking up puddles of beer from the bar at the age of 10. Who God knows what diseases I've been exposed to over the years. I'm gonna put up the picture of me with the cigar, just to show people how wild we were. And I'm not condoning this type of activity. Dad. Bad. No. Dude, and how Dad has been so amazing. Mom learned how to walk again. Jeez, it's just too much. I know my high waiters, my
I like how you knew exactly what I was looking at too.
How long's it been? Well, I had to get all that stuff out. It's been driving me crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing that I wanted to talk about is tell everybody what it was like being with me in the truck when we were on the way up to Pennsylvania. Mental health. We're going to talk about mental health on this show now too. So if you don't want to hear anything about mental health, if you don't like this stuff, tune out. It's worth hearing. But and I don't care what you think of me. I used to be that guy that cared, but I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And this doesn't happen to Dan very often, but had some rough times on the way up there to see my mom and go to this event, right?
Yeah.
Had what?
Like
just
anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Or panic attack.
Have you ever seen me do that?
No, not at all.
Never.
I think that might be part of the reason that you felt so sick too.
Yeah. I think my body was literally just saying, "This, you don't want to do this. Your brain didn't. My brain didn't want to do it," and I just, I felt anxiety for the first time, true anxiety, and the depth of it, and the waves, and that's hard to get through by yourself. First off, your mom, when I was drinking too much, was doing it by herself, and everybody's had them. It's a natural part of being a human, and it's so damn uncomfortable, but you gotta sit with it. It freaked me out. It was scary. And then, took a couple of breaths, started using my big brain. Mommy talked me through it. I called Auntie Trish.
And my mom, right?
I think so, yeah.
You're talking
and
about
I've never experienced an anxiety attack like that. Have you?
Mm-mm.
Do you get anxiety?
Yeah, but I don't get it, to that point. Not yet, at least, because if I have it now, it'll probably get worse eventually.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Well, and it runs in our family, too.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have it, because there's a lot going on, and that it's too much to handle sometimes, so instead we just tuck it away, and then that's when anxiety comes up, or whatever reason. There's a lot of reasons for it, it's not just one feeling. It's like waves of anxiety, and then you gotta rationally get through everything,
Yeah.
That's the trick. Talking to people. Don't go on Google, I'll tell you.
Wait,
oh, come on.
what?
Yeah, well, you might not be old enough yet, but when you get old enough that you get sick and you start getting on Google and looking at your symptoms, it's like, uh-oh!
Yeah,
I got more going on.
Whenever you get anything, you get scared it's cancer.
Well, yeah, because cancer's freaking scary.
I know, but that's the first thing that comes to your mind every single time.
I know. That's my anxiety.
Every time is certain death. I knew it.
And then I start with the English patient, with the draping curtains and people that come in need to, "Sir, are you okay? Enter. Where's my water?" But, anywho, start there. start with just, feeling what you're feeling. Don't fight it, and talk to people, I don't know, man. I feel like this is a heavy episode.
It's tough, but yeah, feel your feelings, move through them, and don't be afraid to reach out if you need help getting through them. That's what the people in your life are there for.
Yeah, and that's what I did. We can't do it alone. I'm sorry. You can, and damn, you got to be tough. But I tried to do it alone. Can't do it alone. Those that are there next to you, dude, love them and cherish them because they give you a new perspective. Appreciate your patience, especially you. You're the most forgiving. Mommy's been the most patient, and Caroline's.
Caroline.
I love her so much. She's a tough cookie to crack.
That was a really high pitched sigh.
She'll do that to you.
Yeah, she makes me. Let me.
Do I have permission to punch her in the face?
No, we don't hit. Real nice, Lily. Yeah, everybody, we're here to teach you lessons. Yeah. I can't even edit it out.
No.
Why?
Because of my high-pitched sigh. It wouldn't be right. It would, I'm noticing during edits, you have to line up everything for the edits. It's.
She knows she's tough. She's working on it.
Yeah.
She's working on practice.
Oh, dude. She's doing great.
She's being 50% less difficult for you.
She's doing great. No, seriously.
I know.
She's been. She's got to trust you. You're like a little dog running around. Yip, 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 yip. Everybody's a friend. Caroline's like a cat. You got to earn her trust. That's what I mean. She is, man. She's wise and, not that you're not that you're not wise, but I feel like I'm talking myself into a hole here. You know what I mean, man. Your sister is just she's a little sealed up time capsule there.
I'm not. I talk to everyone.
Yeah. Yip 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 yip. Little dog.
She said that she's gonna watch a movie with all of us on Saturday.
She's awesome.
When my friends come over.
She's awesome. I don't know, man. I swear she's gonna be like a lawyer, like a lawyer, biologist, scientist.
We've always said lawyer ever since.
Social activist. Yeah.
We've always said lawyer ever since Mike brung it up. And that's stuck with her since then.
She's pretty good. Well, it's basically, her negotiating skills are, it's just going to be my way.
Remember when I walked into his house that one time?
Yeah, dude. She goes, I don't know why she did it, but we
way young.
Well, we were really
to be
close to
fair.
Mike.
Yeah, you'd
But-
send her next door to for him to come help you with the lawnmower or something, expecting that she would approach the situation as any other normal house-trained child would do.
No, she goes right in.
While he's sleeping for work.
Yeah, he said he woke up and she's like over the bed like, hey, Mr. Mike. Yeah, hey, Mr. Mike, my dad needs your help with the lawnmower. And we're like, oh my God, where's Lily? We didn't know where she went. And there she was walking out Mike's house. Like, what the hell? Who just walks into somebody's house? But anywho, yeah, you went right into that dude's house. But anyway, hey, man. I'm glad that we talked about this. It's not easy to talk about this stuff, but I intend to do this podcast forever, as long as I can, because it's what I love.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate everybody out there that has given their support and called me, through some really tough times recently with family and stuff, and said, hey, what's going on? What's next? How's your mom? That stuff to me is like, I don't know. It just charges me right back up. and I get it a lot. But as we get deeper into the weeds of this stuff, I need more of a charge, man. And honestly, the best way to do it, the subscribe button and the like button. When I see even a single subscriber, I know that you're watching me, and it grabs my heart. And one of those subscribers reached out to me this week, Melissa Setterhelm, she won't mind, and just told me that she really loves what we're doing and encouraged me. So I love all of you. Thank you for watching. I know that times are tough. I know that times are changing. Just keep your head up and know that we're out here, putting out those good vibes, and we're going to continue to do it. So, cue music.
Look at all the marks on the wall.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm worried about it. We're going to have a new studio soon.
I know,
So.
it's funny though.
All right, kiddo. Thanks for listening to me.
You're welcome. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Go ahead, explain it.
Well, I don't know. I was
Let's
like
just show it.
8.
It's here. It's the island of Guam, and we're not going to get into it. But we're going to start talking about our heritage a little bit more. And honey, how is Guam oriented this way?
Yeah, you're cute. I didn't even know we were gonna do this. I just saw that she brought it. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's Guam. That's where mommy's from. Well, mommy's mommy. Mommy's mommy. It's Guam, the island of Guam. And this is actually from Uncle Ralphie. You want to read it?
Yeah. Love you, Uncle Ralphie. To my little loves, Lily, Caroline. We love our family from the small island of Guam. He gave it to us when we went up to California for the first time. He gave it to us when we went up to California for the first time, and I was like 8 years old, I think. My favorite part of that whole trip was still when we were at Auntie Scylla's house and we took the mattress.
And slid it, rode it down the stairs like a sled.
Yeah, until it was pretty much destroyed and jumped off the railing onto the couch.
You guys are like wild animals. But
It
that's
was
why
so fun.
I hung the ukulele back there too. So be careful. You've been knocking that thing the whole time. But I hung it. I hung it back there to just, I want to start putting some set design together, and I thought it was a nice way to pay homage to Guam and to the islands, I should say. So all right, everybody. Well, it's nice to talk to you. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button down there. It's not going to cost you anything. It doesn't hurt. Just hit the button, and right down there, the like button. I don't really care, but also I love comments. I like responding to comments, and if you have any questions, ask away. All right, bye.